Hello everyone, I would like to talk with you about ticket refunds. There's been quite a bit of emails and questions from people like you asking what to do if the airline is refusing to refund the price of the flights. Well, you have two options. You may accept a voucher that the airline will normally offer you to, so the voucher will normally be valid for a few months, so you may postpone your flight and fly whenever you find best. But if you still want to get your money back, your event has been cancelled, there is no point in getting a new voucher for flying later, then you still should request the airline to refund you the money. You should do it directly. If they refuse, you have two ways. You can go to the national body that is normally a part of the Ministry of Transport or anything similar that will accept your complaint, and they will make a statement saying that, okay, well, we think that this airline have to refund you. You have all the grounds. However, they have no enforcement power. They cannot claim the money for you. So they can only say what must be done. And very often the airlines obey and they follow what they think. This argument from this enforcement body may and will help you if you decide to go to court. Now, if you don't want to go this route, you can go directly to the court. Normally within European Union you can use the European Small Claims Procedure. That is a written procedure that is valid for all the most likely will be valid in your case. We'll need to check that. It is important that your flight departs from the European Union, Norway and Switzerland, that your carrier is a European. And so it is easy to compose this complaint. We can help you with that. It's just a few pages. There's a online questionnaire available on the website of the European Commission. You fill it in, you send it to the court of the place of your intended departure, and then they will take it for processing. If the courts are already open, and now we're in May, the beginning of May 2020, you may be lucky, and the airline will receive a complaint on behalf of the court, and they will have to react within a month. Normally they have nothing to say because according to the regulation 261, they must refund you the ticket. And so what happens is that you have two outcomes. Either the airline will pay you if they have the money, which is complicated for most of them, or they will not, and then you have the power to execute it, and then that means you will have to, once you have received the judgment, you can send it for execution to any court-martial, huissier de justice, and so on. So this is the way to do. But at any rate, to be prudent, if you don't want to take the voucher and you still need the money, imagine your marriage party has been cancelled, has been postponed. So of course you probably won't have it immediately, so probably better to cancel and get the money now. So what you have to do, is if they refuse, it makes sense to make a complaint in the court. You'll have a court order. You'll probably have to pay a small fee. It depends, like in Brussels, in Zaventem, the court handling Zaventem will charge you 20 euros. Luxembourg, Justice de Paix will do it for free. So it depends on country to country. And if you have the judgment, you will be able to execute it, and very likely that the airline will be honoring it earlier than anybody else. So this is the way to go. Unfortunately, there is no ideal situation at this moment, and just think if you want to consider the voucher, if you trust into the airline. But then make sure you have it all in written, that it's not a spoken promise. What happens with the cases when you have bought the tickets through the airline partners, like websites, not directly with the airline? Well, normally in that case, the procedure of refund and exchange for the voucher will be handled by the airline, but the payout, if you're requesting the payout, will have to be made by this agent where you have bought it. So the airline may authorize it, but then you get the money from the place where you have paid the money into. So this is also, and most likely these agents probably will not know a lot about what needs to be done, what are the conditions of the vouchers. So you should better get in touch with this with the client service of the particular airline. Well, good luck. If you have any questions, get in touch with us. Thank you.